Hi crafters, it's Jenn Cochran here with another tell-all video. Before we get started, I would love to remind you to give me a thumbs up when you're finished watching. This helps YouTube recognize my channel and lets me know that you like what I am producing. Thanks for the thumbs up. Let's get started. All right, for our pop-up gift card holder, we're going to use the Vintage Christmas Collection Snowflake Flutter embossing folder that came with the Crafter's Inspiration All-in-One Crafting Magazine from Crafter's Companion. We are also going to use a sentiment from the Sentimentals collection, Let It Snow. All that glitters is snow, and it comes on this really fun set. And as you can see, it's a good sized sentiment here on the back. We're also going to use from Really Reasonable Ribbons, some of their ribbon from the December collection. And I'm going to use some embossing powder. We're also going to use some Versamark ink, and I have a list of all of the other supplies that you're going to need as well. All right, first we're going to take our 5.5 by 8.5 inch piece of cardstock. This is going to be the base for your card, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. So right there at 4 1/4, we're going to score it down, and it's just going to basically make the card fold right in half. All right, the next thing we're going to score is our two 4 by 5.5 pieces of cardstock, and we're going to score it at 1 inch, 2 inches, and 3 inches. And this is going to be the two pieces that hold your gift card together in the center. Next, we're going to take two decorative pieces of designer paper, and this is going to go on the top and on the bottom of the inside of your card. So these are going to be the decorations for the inside of your card. All right, next we're going to take our score tape, and we are going to build the boxes that the gift cards held on, and you're going to do the two outside 1 inch pieces, like I have here, of that 4 by 5.5, those two that we cut and scored. And I use score tape because it's really, really strong, and it's going to hold your two boxes together really well that hold the gift card. You'll see how the gift card slips in between them. Now we're going to add them to the inside of the card. We're just going to take and fold our score lines, peel our tape off, our score tape off. See how it goes up on the top part of your card. And we're going to peel that score tape off and adhere it to the top portion of your card. All right, I'm going to play some music here while we finish putting this card together, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You can see how you create a little, almost like a little box, and it's, you know, from the top portion of the card, and then the bottom piece adheres to the bottom portion of the card, and you get your little gift card here in your envelope. So enjoy the music while I finish putting this together. All right, now what we're going to do is put together the front of our card. And what I've done is I have embossed a piece of cardstock with our Snowflake Flutter embossing folder from Crafter's Companion. And I'm going to take and do this really sparkly, pretty embossing powder on the front of it. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to take my little powder brush here and rub it all over the front. Just what this does is it just keeps that embossing powder from getting like static electricity and sticking everywhere. I'm going to take Versamark and rub it lightly across just as to get the embossed part of the front of the card because we want those snowflakes nice and sparkly. And then next what I'm going to do is open up my embossing powder and dump it all over the front. And this is going to adhere to that Versamark ink. Let me zoom in here a little bit so you can see a little bit closer detail. And I'm going to tap that embossing powder completely off as much as I possibly can and flick it off here. And you can see it's nice and sparkly, and we're going to use that heat gun, and we're going to heat the gun up prior to actually holding it over the paper. This gets the embossing powder nice and evenly melted, and it doesn't over melt that embossing powder. And it's going to just end up super sparkly. I love this embossing powder. All right, next thing what we're going to do is take a 1 inch by 11 1/4 inch piece of decorative paper, and we're going to stick it down on the very front of our card first. And I'm just using some regular 3M adhesive here, and we're going to push it down. And then we are going to take our embossed piece that I've decorated up with some of that really reasonable ribbon, and we're going to stick that over top of the 1 inch piece. And what this is going to create is the closure. And as you can see, when I flip the card over, it's going to create the closure, and that'll be coming up. But first, we're going to do our sentiment using the Sentimentals stamp set from the Sentimentals stamp from Crafter's Companion, the Let It Snow stamp set, and it's all that glitters is snow. And I'm going to use some embossing powder over that, and this is a silver metallic embossing powder. And all right, so here's the front of our card, and I'm going to create a little enclosure by using two little round circles that I die cut out using the same die cutter that I used to put the notch in the gift card envelope. And we're going to use those on both sides, and I'm going to adhere them to the 1 by 11 1/4 inch strip just with a little decorative brad. And going to do that to both sides. On the second brad, I'm going to wrap some sparkly twine around that, and it's silver. And then we're going to flip that card over like I mentioned earlier, and you're going to see how it closes. Just wraps around each other. Then you just wrap back and forth, or you can wrap around just one. And I believe here I wrapped around one, yeah. And what that does is it just keeps your card closed because it tends to pop up a little bit with the inside being so bulky. And there we have it. There is your pop-up gift card. All right, there is the inside of our finished pop-up gift card with our gift card, and there's the outside. And this is a really, really easy gift card. It's just a little bit time-consuming, and there's our finished product there. Thank you so much for joining me today. Again, it's Jenn Cochran, and this was a tell-all video. And stay tuned to the end of my video, and I will have 3 more videos for you, as well as links to my blog and how you can subscribe to me. Hey, don't forget to give me that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye. Hi everyone, it's Jenn here again, and as you can see I have 3 more tell-all videos for you. All you have to do is click on the video and it'll take you right there. Also, I have a link to my blog, Jack's Beanstalks, and I also have an area where it says subscribe that you can subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. And thanks again for that thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye.